Important terms from Chapter 1, The Wonderful World of Science. Science, the scientific study of the structure and behavior of the natural world through observation, experimentation, and analysis. It seeks to understand natural phenomena and improve the quality of life by discovering facts and developing technologies. Scientific method, a step by step process used by scientists to investigate questions and solve problems. It typically involves observation, hypothesis formation, experimentation, data analysis, and drawing conclusions. Hypothesis, a proposed explanation for an observation or phenomenon which can be tested through experiments and observations. Observation, the act of carefully watching or noticing phenomena in the natural world, often leading to questions that can be explored scientifically. Experiment, a controlled procedure designed to test a hypothesis by manipulating variables and observing the outcomes. Data, factual information collected through observations, measurements, and experiments. Data can be quantitative or qualitative. Conclusion, the result or outcome of an experiment or study which is drawn after analyzing the collected data and testing the hypothesis. Theory, a well substantiated explanation of some aspect of the natural world that is based on a body of evidence and has stood up to repeated testing and scrutiny. Law, a statement that describes a consistent and universal relationship observed in nature, usually based on repeated experiments and observations. For example, Newton's laws of motion. Matter, anything that has mass and occupies space. Matter exists in three primary states: solid, liquid, and gas. Photosynthesis, the process by which green plants and some other organisms use sunlight to synthesize foods from carbon dioxide and water. It releases oxygen as a byproduct. Solvent, a substance, usually a liquid, that dissolves a solute to form a solution. Water is the most common solvent in nature. Variable, a factor or condition in an experiment that can be changed or controlled to test the effects on the outcome. Variables can be independent, dependent, or controlled. Ecosystem, a community of living organisms interacting with each other and their physical environment. For example, plants, animals, water, soil. Biodiversity, the variety of life forms in an ecosystem, including different species, genetic variations, and ecosystems themselves. Climate change, a long term change in the Earth's climate, especially the rise in the global temperatures and the shifts in weather patterns due to human activities, including the burning of fossil fuels. Energy, the capacity to do work. Energy exists in the various forms, including thermal, chemical, mechanical, and electrical energy. Renewable resources, natural resources that can be replenished naturally over time, such as sunlight, wind, and water. Pollution, the introduction of harmful substances into the environment that can cause damage to ecosystems and human health. Sustainability, The practice of using resources in ways that meet the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs.